beni musar avicha va'al titosh torat imecha Shema beni musar avicha va'al titosh Torah imecha Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov Torah tziva lanu Moshe Morasha kehilat Yaakov.
Mazel Tov, good morning and welcome to Rocco's virtual bar mitzvah. This is a very exciting, special and unique moment. And I'd like to thank everyone who's worked so hard to make this possible. A huge Mazel Tov to Lucy, Darren, and of course to Rocco and all the family. And we're now going to go live to the Lewis house as I hand over to Darren, who will introduce Rocco, and then we'll hear Rocco Lane for us. So Darren, it's over to you.
Thank you, Rabbi Chapper. Friends, family, Rabbi Chapper, Rabbi Goldmeyer, welcome to Rocco's virtual bar mitzvah, being streamed live on YouTube and Facebook from our home in Elstree. When we started planning for this a year and a half ago, we could never have imagined Rocco wouldn't be singing his bar mitzvah portion in Shul, because of this cruel and non-discriminative virus that has grounded the world. Thankfully, with the support of technology, Borenwood Shul and Rabbi Chapper, we are able to broadcast to you today. Special thanks to Rabbi Goldmeyer for teaching Rocco his bar mitzvah portion. We'll miss not seeing you on a Sunday morning. The one ray of light in this dark cloud is that our pace of life has slowed down considerably. It's given us back a sense of community and strengthened our family unit. I love the fact that every day we now have breakfast, lunch and dinner together as a family. I love that we play copious amounts of rummy cup together, go for family walks every day, and are going through 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzles at an alarming rate. Rocco, you've lit up our lives ever since you came into the world. You take on life's challenges with ease, and with a smile on your face. Ever since you were a child, you've always been such a happy, kind, and thoughtful boy, and you've grown into such an intelligent, handsome, and considerate young man. You take such a pragmatic view on life, and the way you personally tackled this crisis and adapted to the changes to your bar mitzvah has been admirable. I cherish the times we spent together, beating you at table tennis, being beaten at football, and still desperately trying to stay one step ahead of you in whatever we do together, as we are as competitive as each other. We couldn't ask for more from a son. You have all the qualities of a man we could ever have dreamed of. We are so proud of you, not just today, but every day, and for what you will achieve in your life. To our precious angel, thank you for being our little ray of sunshine, keeping your mother and I on our toes, and for the strength of character you possess. We are so proud of the beautiful young girl you've become, never changed. I want to end by thanking my wonderful wife. You've been planning this for a year and a half, then replanning and replanning again. None of this or the party to come would be possible without you. Thanks for being a truly wonderful wife, mother, and the engine that drives this family forward. Rocco, continue being you. We know you'll smash it this morning, and remember that whatever life throws at you, you've got it covered. Over to you, Rocco, to recite your parasha, Mitzvah, and Haftorah.
ואיש כי תצא ממנו שפת זרה, רחב במים, הכו בשרו בצמאת הארץ, וחובקת בכל אור, אשר יהיה עליו שפת זרה, וכובס במים בצמאת הארץ, ואישה אשר ישכב איש אותה שפת זרה, ורחצו במים וטמאו את הארץ. ואישה כי תהיה זבה, דם יהיה זבה בבשרה, 7 ימים תהיה בנידתה, וכל הנוגע בה יטמא את הארץ, וכל אשר תשכב עליו בנידתה יטמא, וכל אשר תשב עליו יטמא, וכל הנוגע במשכבה יכבש בגדיו, רחץ במים וטמא את הארץ, וכל הנוגע בכל כלי אשר תשב עליו יכבש בגדיו, רחץ במים וטמא את הארץ. ואם על המשכב או על הכלי אשר היא יושבת עליו ונוקבו יטמא את הארץ. ואם שחור ישכב איש אותה, או תהי נידתה עליו וטמא 7 ימים, בכל המשכב אשר ישכב עליו יטמא. ואישה כי יזוב דמה ימים רבים, ולא את נידתה, או כי תזוב על נידתה, כל ימי זאת טמאתה, כי מי נידתה תהיה טמאה היא. כל המשכב אשר תשכב עליו כל ימי זובה, כמשכב נידתה יהיה לה, וכל הכלי אשר תשב עליו טמא יהיה כטומאה נידתה. וכל הנוגע בם יטמא, וכיבש בגדיו, רחץ במים וטמא את הארץ. ואם טהרה מזובה, ושרף עליו 7 ימים ואחת תטהר. וביום השמיני תיקח לה 2 תורים, או 2 בני יונה, והביאה אותם אל הכהן, אל פתח אוהל מועד. ועשה הכהן את האחד חטאת, ואת האחד עולה, וכיפה עליה הכהן לפני אדוני מזאת טמאתה. והזרתם את בני ישראל מטומאתם, ולא ימותו בטומאתם, וטמאם את משכני אשר בתוכם. זאת תורת הזר, ואשר תצא ממנו שפת זרע לטומאה, והזבה בנידתה, והזר בזוהו לזכר ולנקבה, ולאיש אשר ישכב עם טמאה. וביום השבת 2 כבשים בני שנה תמימים, ו2 עשרונים, סולת מנחה, ולולב השמן ונזכור. עולת שבת בשבתו, על עולת התמיד ונזכר. ובראשי חודשיכם תקריבו עולה לאדוני, פרים בני בקר, שניים בעין אחד, כבשים בני שנה, 7 תמימים, ו3 עשרונים, סולת מנחה ולולב השמן לפח האחד, ו2 עשרונים, סולת מנחה ולולב השמן לאיל האחד. ויסרון, סולת מנחה ולולב השמן לכבש האחד, עולה ריח ניחוח אישה אל אדוני, ונזקיהם חצי ההין יהיה לפח, ושלישית ההין לאיל, ורביעית ההין רכבת יין, זאת עולה חודש בחודשו לחודשי השנה. ושאי איזה מלכת נחתה לאדוני, עליו תמיד יעשה ונזכור. כה אמר אדוני, השמיים כיסי והארץ הדום רגלי, איזה בית אשר תבנו לי, ואיזה מקום מנחתי. ואת כל אלה ידי עשת, ויהיו כל אלה נאום אדוני, ועל זה אביט אל אני הולכי רוח, וחרד על דברי. שוחט השור מכה איש, זובח חסר עורב כלב, מעלה מנחתם חזיר, מזכיר לבונה, מברך אבן, גם המה, בחרו בדרכיהם, ובשקוציהם נפשם חפצה. גם אני אבחר בתעלוליהם, ומגרותם אביא להם, יען קראתי ואין עונה, דיברתי ולא שמעו, ויעשו הרע בעיניי, ובאשר לא חפצתי בחרו. שמעו דבר אדוני, החרדים על דברו, אמרו, אחיכם שונאיכם, בנותיכם, למען שמי יכבד אדוני, ונראה בשמחתכם והם יבושו. כה שעון מאיר, כה מחיכל, כל אדוני משלם גמול אויביו. וטרם תחיל ילדיו, וטרם יבוא חבר, לא בהמליצך, משמע כזאת, מי ראה כאלה, היוחד ארץ ביום אחד, אם יבלט גוי העם אחד, כי חלם עם ילדת ציון את פניה. העני ישפיע ולא הוליד יאמר אדוני, אם אני המוליד, ועשתי אמר אלוהי. שמחו את ירושלים, וגידו בה כל אוהביה, שישו איתה משוש, כל המתאבלים עליה. למען תנקו עושתם, מישור תנחומיה, למען תמותו, והתענגתם מזיף כבודה. כי כה אמר אדוני, הנני נוצא אליה, קנה שלום, וחנך שוטה, כבוד גויים בינתכם, על שק תינשאו, ועל ברכיים תשעשעו. כאיש אשר עמו תנחמנו, כן אנוכי אנחמכם, ובירושלים תנוחמו. וראיתם ושח לבכם, ועצמותיכם קדשת תפרחנה, ונודעה יד אדוני את עבדיו, וזעם את אויביו. כי הנה אדוני באש יבוא, וחשופה מרכבותיו, להשיב בחמה אפו, וגערתו בלהבי אש. כי באש אדוני נפקד, ובחרבו את כובסה, רבו חללי אדוני. המתקדשים והמטהרים אל הגנות, אחת בתווך, אוכלי בשר החזיר, והשקט והחבר, יחדיו יאספונו אדוני. ואנוכי מעשיהם ומחשבותיהם, באה לקבץ את כל הגויים והלשונות, ובאו וראו את כבודי, ושמתי בהם אות, ושילחתי מהם פליטים אל הגויים, תששפו ולוד, מושכי קשת, תובל ויבם, האיים הרחוקים, אשר לא שמעו את שמי ולא ראו את כבודי, והגידו את כבודי בגויים. והביאו את כל אחיכם וכל הגויים מנחה לאדוני, בסוסים וברכב ובעצבים ובפרדים ובכרכרות על הקודשי ירושלים אמר אדוני, כאשר יביאו בני ישראל את המנחה החליטו בית אדוני. וגם מהם אקח לכהנים והלווים אמר אדוני, כי כאשר השמיים החדשים בארץ החדשה אשר אני עושה, עומדים לפניי נעימת אדוני, כן יעמוד זרעכם בשמכם. והיה מדי חודש בחודשו, ומדי שבת בשבתו, יבואו בשר להשתחוות לפניי אמר אדוני. ויצאו וראו בפגרי האנשים הפושעים בי, כי תולעתם לא תמות, ואישם לא תכפה, והיו דרעון ובשר. והיה מדי חודש בחודשו, ומדי שבת בשבתו, יבואו בשר להשתחוות לפניי אמר אדוני.
Yes, Rocco. Wow. Wow, yes, Rocco. That was fantastic. Absolutely superb. Completely flawless. And we wouldn't have expected any less. But that was just fantastic. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope you could hear all those other people shouting Yasha Koyach to you. I know I certainly was. That was absolutely fantastic. So a huge Mazel Tov to you. Now, I'm delighted to ask Darren at this point to make a bracha in which he shows his appreciation to God that now that you are bar mitzvah, he and your dear mother Lucy are now released from responsibility for you. So now over to you, Darren, to make this bracha.
Baruch, Sheptarani, Me'anishmo, Shel Zeh.
Amen. And Mazel Tov to you. Now you can feel the sense of relief that you are now released from the responsibility of Rocco. He is now a man in the eyes of Jewish law and responsible for his actions. So a huge Mazel Tov to you. Well done to bring him to this point. And now it's over to you, Rocco. And at this moment, at this point, I'm delighted to ask your bar mitzvah teacher, Rabbi Goldmeyer, to say a few words to you. So he has a message for you from Rabbi Goldmeyer. Over to you, Rabbi Goldmeyer.
Thank you very much, Rabbi Chapper. I'd like to wish Rocco, Angel, Mr. and Mrs. Lewis, of course, a hearty Mazel Tov on Rocco's bar mitzvah. And Rocco, you have dealt with this situation so amazingly. We started a year ago. You've learned so much in content. You've learned so much in understanding that content. And when we found out that you wouldn't be able to have your bar mitzvah yesterday in shul, you dealt with it so sensibly, unbelievably sensibly and maturely, such a mature way. And it's just an absolute pleasure to be here this morning speaking to you with Rabbi Chapper, with your family and with your friends. And one of the things, Rocco, that I noticed in the year of teaching you your portion for your bar mitzvah is your midot, your character traits. They are so refined, particularly the way you speak. You know, there are lots of people, both children and adults, who I speak to, and the first thing I say to them is, how are you? And they answer me, yes, I'm all right. But you, Rocco, every single week, and you probably didn't notice it because it's so inbred in you and ingrained in you, natural to you. But when I asked you how you were, how's your week been? You said to me, thank you, it's been great. And how has your week been? The way you speak is so refined, and it's a reflection of your parasha, Tazria and Matzorah, which predominantly, in a very big way, speaks about Lashon Hara and what a person, the type of speech and the type of talk and language a person should stay far away from. Many years ago, in the 3rd century, actually, in the 3rd century, about 300 CE, there lived a great rabbi called Rabbi Yanai. He was actually an Amorah. He was a rabbi of the Talmud, in the Talmudic times. And Rabbi Yanai was once in the marketplace, probably buying himself things, and a peddler walked by, selling the most unbelievable thing. He was shouting out, who wants to buy the potion for a long life? And Rabbi Yanai pricked his ears up, as one would at hearing such a statement being pronounced again and again and again. And he walked up to the peddler. He said, "You know what? I'll have some of that potion, please." And the peddler looked at Rabbi Yanai and said, "Sorry, sir. I haven't got anything physical for you. I've got no real liquid, no potion. But the potion for life," and he quoted these words, "Mia isha chafetz chaim ohev yamim lerotov," from the Tehillim, from the Psalms. Who is a person who desires a long life? Someone who guards their tongue from speaking bad, someone who is refined in their speech. And Rabbi Yanai thanked the peddler, and they went both went their own ways. But this is a lesson for this week. It's a lesson, Rocco, that I don't need to teach you. It's, as I said a few moments ago, it's innate, it's natural to you. The way you speak, the way you behave is so refined. And you get that, I know, from your parents, who every single week when I came to teach you of Mitzvah, welcomed me into your house. Your mother always made me the most amazing mint tea, which I love. I look forward to every week. And I just want to wish you all, the whole family, a big, big Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov to you all. Thank you.
Thank you, Rabbi Goldmeier, so much for that beautiful message. And I can see how much of a privilege it must have been, a delight for you to teach Rocco. And you should take great credit that he's really performed so well his bar mitzvah this morning. Rocco, I'd like to echo what Rabbi Goldmeier said to you, and I'll share some words with you. You know, Rocco, firstly, I want to say to you again, a Mazel Tov to you on your bar mitzvah. And a Mazel Tov also to your dear parents. Mazel Tov to you, Lucy, and to you, Darren, and to your grandparents, to Jeanette and Peter Lewis, and Sue and Barry Collins. Mazel Tov to you as well. And I believe that we have some of your family possibly joining us all the way from down under in Australia. And so if you ask, a good day to you. And a Mazel Tov to all of your family and friends. And of course, not forgetting your sister Angel. Rocco, your whole family, they all ship so much nachas from you today. And I hope you know just how proud they are of you today and every day. Your laning and Torah were fantastic, simply superb. You've clearly worked very hard in preparation with your teacher, Rabbi Goldmeier, and it's really paid off. And so you can be very proud of yourself. Now, I'm just sorry that this isn't quite the bar mitzvah that you were expecting. But as we've heard, you've taken it like a man, or as they say in boxing, you've taken it on the chin. And you've adapted so well. And that's why this is anything but a virtual simcha. It really is a true simcha for you and for your family to celebrate this moment. Rocco, now although you're very sporty, because of the current situation, you've not been able to go to your boxing club, to play football for London Lions, to play tennis for your club, to play table tennis for your club, or to watch Spurs play. Well, there may be an upside. And like so many others, you're not at school at the moment. But I understand that when you are there, you sit up straight like a statue. You're keen and you're focused and you absorb information because you love learning. And that is fantastic. You're clearly a bright a bright young man. You know, it's not just in the classroom that we acquire knowledge. We're constantly being given opportunities to learn from everything and everyone around us. You know what? We can even learn from the situation that we find ourselves in right now. Because I want to tell you something. I want to tell you something that I've learned recently. You know, as we've had to be forced to adapt, and we've adapted, and we've started using things like Zoom and Microsoft Teams and StreamYard, well, I must say, other platforms are available. Since we've been using these things, I've realized that when you're on one of these video conferences, you have to be really careful. You have to be really careful what you say and what you do. You can't yawn. You can't talk to someone else off camera. You can't even straighten your tie. Why not? Because everyone's watching. Everyone can see and hear what you're doing all the time. But you know, the truth is, this shouldn't come to us as much of a surprise. Because we all know that Mishnah in Pirkei Avos in Ethics of the fathers that teaches us. Histakel b'shlosha devarim v'atzar ba l'dei aveira. Contemplate three things, and you won't come to transgression. Now, what are those three things? Says the Mishnah. Know what's above you. Ayin roeh v'ozen shomas v'chol ma'asecha b'sefer nichtavim. An eye that sees, an ear that hears, and all your actions are written in a book. As the Mazel Tov explains, since God watches over everything, and he sees everything and hears everything, then we can be certain that every action will leave an impression. And all of them are inscribed in a book, whether for merit or not. Now, this can sound rather frightening and negative, as if we should be afraid of everything we do and say because we'll be held accountable for it. Rocco, I want to tell you, the truth is that's only half the story. Because from a far more positive perspective, this mission in fact teaches us that any good that we do doesn't go unnoticed. However insignificant we might think it is, the smallest act of kindness, a smile, a kind word, whatever it is, it's all seen and heard by God and noted down for future reward. And that's good to know. Because sometimes we don't get the recognition that we might deserve in this world. Although now and again, we see wonderful glimpses of it. And just this week, there was just such a heartwarming story in Spain. You may have heard about it. A taxi driver who has taken patients to hospital for free throughout the pandemic received a standing ovation from medics. Healthcare workers at a Spanish hospital surprised the taxi driver with a standing ovation and an envelope of money to thank him for routinely ferrying coronavirus patients to receive medical treatment without charging them. The altruistic driver was lured to a health center in Madrid under the impression that he was picking up another patient. Instead, he was greeted with rapturous applause from dozens of medics lined up just inside the entrance of the health center in Alcorcon. The driver, if you look at the video, appeared so moved to tears by that show of gratitude. And he was also handed test results showing that he had not contracted COVID-19. So sometimes the good that we do is recognized, but the good is not always recognized in this world, but by contrast, in the heavens, nothing is missed. Every word of Torah that we learn, every mitzvah that we do, every time we avoid speaking or listening to Lashon Hara, it's all seen and heard by God. Rocco, you're good-hearted, you're kind, caring, you treat people so very well. And now that you're bar mitzvah, you have all the qualities necessary to be successful in life. Now, you told me that becoming bar mitzvah means that you'll be taking on new responsibilities, as well as helping out mommy more at home. And as you do, I say to you this: remember this Mishnah. Remember that all the good you do is seen. Remember that every word, every good word you say is heard, and every prayer that you offer is heard. And remember that every time you learn Torah and you do a mitzvah, it will be recorded for future reward. So I say to you, commit yourself now to always deepen your Jewish knowledge and understanding, and constantly grow in your observance of mitzvahs. Because everything you do is seen, heard, and recorded, and the reward for you will be great. And if you can do that, then I'm certain that you will be and continue to be a source of great nachas to your dear parents, grandparents, your whole family, to this community, and ultimately to God himself. Mazel Tov to you. Now, Rocco, it gives me great pleasure to give a mishiberach to you, give you a blessing on this, the occasion of your bar mitzvah. You can stay or you can go, it's up to you. Rocco, you stay. I'm going to stay for a moment. You go. Okay. Here's your Mishnah Berach. Mishnah Berach Avosenu Abraham Yitzchak Yaakov. Hivarech es Abocha Haba Mitzvah. Reuven ben David Halevi. Shmalu lo shlosh esrei shana v'yigi lemitzvos. V'ara la Torah la teis shevach v'hoda al kol hatova shegamal teitzoy. Kodesh Baruch Hu yishmerehi v'yatzirei mikol tzamazukah v'mikol nego machala. V'yasem b'li bo ya'avaso v'yirasoy v'lasos rusonu le'ovdoi b'leiv ha'shalem kol yamim v'nomar Amen. May He who blessed our fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. May He bless you, Rocco, who has attained his 13th birthday, who's reached the age to perform mitzvahs and has been called, please God, will be called at some point to the Torah, to give praise and thanks for all the good things that you have done for him. May the Holy One, blessed be He, protect him and save him from all trouble and distress, from every plague, virus, and disease. And may He plant in his heart the desire to love and revere Him, and the desire to do His will with a perfect heart throughout his entire life. And let us say, Amen. Now, Rocco, I know we shouldn't really do this, but I really want to shake your hand to wish you Mazel Tov. So let's give it a go. Mazel Tov to you, Yasher Koyach. Please make sure you wash your hand very carefully after that and sanitize and maintain social distancing. But again, a huge Mazel Tov to you and to all your parents. And then I'll ask all your parents, Lucy and Dan, to come back. Here you are. And over to you now to give your bracha, your blessing to Rocco.
Yivarecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
The Lord bless and keep you.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yunecha.
The Lord make His face to shine upon you and be gracious unto you.
Yisa Adonai panav elecha ve'yashem lecha shalom.
The Lord turn His face
Amen.
to you and give you peace.
Amen. A huge Mazel Tov to you again. You've done fantastically well this morning. Mazel Tov to you, Lucy, and you, Darren, and to you, Angel, and of course to the man of the moment, to you, Rocco. Mazel Tov on your bar mitzvah. You can smile now. Relax. You've done fantastically well. Enjoy the rest of your day. Mazel Tov to you and the whole family. Enjoy your simcha.
Thank you so much.
Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Yeah, hey lanu. Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Simen Tov and Mazel Tov and Mazel Tov and Simen Tov. Yeah, hey lanu.